anything
kind of
like
shit.
that
Never worked
at
out.
Halloween?
Huh?
Evil stuff.
Like, you ever get any acid or anything? At
Hell
Halloween?
no, because Halloween would make you see, now you see regular weird shit on acid. Imagine you got all the people running around their skeleton faces. And, oh, no, hell no.
And then the most scary ones will be the ones that don't have a mask on.
Right,
They
but you just
fucking
watch their
look
fucking
like
face melt and shit, and they look like that what's that mask on Scream, where it looks
Yeah.
like it's melting that big old white.
deformed.
Yeah, buddy, he's like,
Yeah.
No, I have never done acid around Halloween.
No.
Happy Halloween. Good morning, good evening, good day. Welcome to the Halloween episode of Old Black Men Conversation.
Yeah, boy.
And I'm one of your co-hosts, Brother David Harold Dudley III, aka Sweet Sonny D, but also Black Man, aka Batman. You may be.
I'm still the real Cliff Barnes, aka the Hulk. Today, because it's like that Halloween thing.
Are you incredible?
I was incredible before.
Yes.
They don't have to be Halloween to be incredible.
Well, if you were
It's open already.
if you were a regular man before, that means you're regular Hulk.
No,
Not incredible.
I'm not Incredible Hulk. I'm regular man, as he said. However, regular man has always been incredible.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Just saying. And I'm your co-host, and another co-host is
Run GMC.
Run.
Yeah, boy.
Wow.
Retired GMC, actually.
retired. Yeah.
Now I know some of you are gonna pick up on this.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a 2021 Santana shirt.
Oh yeah.
The me from the future came back. It's gonna be 2021. There's gonna be a concert.
Oh yeah.
So I can get you some
there you
tickets
go.
real
Tickets.
cheap right now.
Right. So
Run GMC.
yeah.
Wow. You know, can I get an autograph?
How much you got?
It depends.
How much you charge?
I don't use the pins. I don't need the pins.
How much you charge
So,
for an autograph?
no, man, I'll hook you up.
You hook me up?
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause we're
wow.
from the same
Hey.
village.
Hey,
But
speaking
you're
of hooking,
Batman.
speaking of hooking up, basketball season just started. It must be Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
Hey, dunk, ka-dunk. What's up?
I don't know. Are any of the ball players going trick or treating?
You know what?
Because a lot of them are just disguised as pro ball players.
There you go.
What you gonna be? I'm gonna be a pro ball player. Are you? But
Well-
the difference is they do get paid. So, but they're a lot of them are perpetrating.
Well, but my thing is, will they be wearing masks so you can't understand who they are when you see them?
I don't know. Other times
Trick or treat.
yeah, that's true. And they're going like, wow, you're a tall 10-year-old, aren't you? So then, you know, and that's another thing. Now they're telling everybody to like check out the candy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, before it was just like,
Well,
you know,
geez.
well, when we was kids, you know, people would hand out fruit and homemade pastries and all this stuff, right? And then as we got older and our kids was, you know, we had kids, then it was like, okay, well, these people was putting all kinds of like pins and needles and shit in the fruit, so you don't do that. And then like, you know, the little old lady who would always bake the sugar cookies, well, no, you can't. It's got to be wrapped up and whatever. Now they're saying you got to watch out for red dye number 2.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm going, well, okay, didn't we always have to worry about that? But apparently they didn't know we had to worry about it
Until
back
now.
then, until now.
Because didn't the little cinnamon candies, then we suck all the reds
Yeah.
out.
The red
Yeah.
hot, yeah.
Hey, you walk around, put about 20 of them in your mouth.
Little
Yeah.
box of Red Hots.
Yeah.
and your whole face, your inside your mouth be red, and your lips be red and everything. But no, that apparently
and
didn't
you get it
affect
so
us.
much you lose the taste in your mouth.
What?
I mean, you had so many of the Red Hots.
Oh yeah, well, all the red would go away, and it'd just be a big clear, yeah, you know. All right.
Hey,
Oh, that's the new rap music.
I
No,
like
it's
that.
Obama. He's born again.
Run GMC. Yeah.
So
Is it GMC? Oh yeah, the General Motors Corporation. You wish you could run GMC.
Retired
Get that kick ass
Hey, remember when we were older than we should have been and decided to go trick or treating in Bellevue?
Kind of.
And
I remember
and,
being-
and I didn't because I know I look 12.
Well, yeah.
And you can't trick or treat after 12.
Uh-huh.
But that one guy that was with us goes up to the door, rings the doorbell, and the lady comes and goes, "Oh, how cute! You came dressed as a Negro."
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's
what year was that?
I think that was probably 70,
70s.
69 or 70.
Bellevue 70s. Let's see, vernacular.
I don't
They
know.
might have still been saying Negro.
Oh, I'm sure.
They were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
well,
was,
you know,
I was just getting used to not saying Negro.
yeah, well, you know, I was only this big, so I trick or treated till I was like 17. I was 17, 18. Got my little
Trick or treat. I mean,
trick or treat.
Yeah, smell
you,
my
man.
feet.
You know,
Give me something good to eat.
I'm
If
telling you,
you
we was,
don't, I'll be there.
But
I'll
see-
pull down your underwear.
he knows the whole song.
Hey, because I used to do it.
Pull down people's underwear if they didn't give you candy.
There you go.
Interesting.
I got a backup
What's
costume too, right? I was gonna go as
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
the evil old man who used to hand out homemade fortune cookies.
Homemade fortune cookies.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, you had these, yeah.
He would take vanilla wafers and take little sayings. He would scotch tape little sayings between them. Stay out my yard. Keep your cat off my fence. Get a job.
Get away from
You
that
little
Buick.
bastard, you little son.
Get away from that Buick. You know, that guy. I remember him.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I actually remember? I remember.
Oh, I gave away my identity.
Uh-oh.
I remember bringing my two Rugrats. He was one of them. Over to your place and going out with you or meeting you. Or you could come over to our place because we was on 26th then.
Yeah, we had them children.
And we'd come by and
Yeah.
we'd have the whip. When we crack the whip, okay? And they had these big bags. And we get the bags and we take them from them, you know, and they'd be mad. What they done? We gotta go through it.
I remember when we was kids, we used to go way the hell away from where we used to live to like Madrona, because we live by Seattle, Utah. We go by Madrona, because the people in Madrona were affluent, and they would give out money. It's like, I ain't gonna go buy no candy, give me a stack of quarters and a stack, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so they, you know, you go up there, you make you about $5, $6, and you know, when you like 12, 13, that's huge bucks.
Yeah, I used to
You know, for a nice one. And on top of that, you still had a pillowcase full of candy.
Yeah.
Because we stopped doing bags, you know.
Yeah.
So everybody carry a pillowcase.
2 years ago, I used to take the grandkids up in Auburn, up in Lakewood Hills, to the affluent part of Auburn.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I parked the car 3 blocks down.
Right.
To just do a little circle.
Just do that
They
little.
come back with their bags on their back, just hollering them with a haul.
Oh, yep.
And I had the money. I tell them any money you get, give it to me, and I'll put it in my pocket.
And I'll
Because
put
y'all
it-
will lose it.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, yeah, $5, $10.
And once they give it to you, they lost it.
That's it.
So, okay.
So you were really prophetic in that whole thing. Well, you give it to me, so you won't lose
So
it.
you won't lose it.
And they didn't, but they did.
So what was your candy bar choice?
My candy bar of choice was Payday.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Was what?
Payday.
Payday.
With
Yeah.
oh, with
Caramel and
No,
nuts.
the nuts payday with the nuts on
yeah, it
it.
looked like a nugget. It looked like
Right.
something you pinched off. But the nuts would
The
be
nuts.
coming. Yeah, I
You-
mean,
yeah, you use
they
the
never
nuts-
really looked refined,
You
right?
use the nuts for texture, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Three Musketeers.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, yum.
Nougat, man. Nobody knows what nougat is.
Exactly.
Is it chocolate?
I know it's nougat.
Listen, I live. If they had a gun on me and my family and was like, "Tell me what nougat is," or they gotta die.
We be
Hey,
dead.
man. Hey, please, man, don't do my family like this.
We
I don't
be
know.
dead. I don't know what nougat is.
But wasn't there a brand of candy called nougat?
Might have.
Because I
A
remember
rabbit candy.
a brand of
A
candy.
brand of candy
Oh, I
called.
was gonna say, what kind of rabbit you get for candy?
Well, chocolate rabbits.
That's not what I said.
Well, you remember they used to have them little rabbit-shaped things at Easter, but not for Halloween.
Well, those are marshmallows.
Peeps.
Nah, those are
Oh,
peeps are
yes.
the
The
They're
Peeps.
like
They're marshmallow.
chiclets.
Right?
Yeah, them ain't rabbits. The rabbits are the actual the chocolate joints.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. I see. Yeah.
Chocolate is against nature.
Chocolate is against nature.
Chocolate is what's
Yeah.
up.
What you got against chocolate?
What happened when you go to the bathroom?
It depends on what mode I'm in.
Right.
I usually read a couple articles.
Yeah, I do a Sudoku.
What? What happens?
And
when
I do
go
it
to
in
the bathroom?
pens, so I don't.
You know.
Right,
Oh,
right.
you're talking about like in Caddyshack, remember? The
Nuggets.
chocolate
In the
bar
pool.
in the pool.
That
Yeah.
was your chocolate bar?
Hey,
No, that's what he's talking about. That's what he's comparing it to.
yeah, and that's what I think of.
So every time he sees a chocolate bar, he thinks of taking a dump.
Can we go back a couple of episodes? Because you're saying you don't like chocolate, but I remember Sweet Sunny 32, Mr. Magic Chocolate.
No,
I
you
love
don't remember
chocolate.
that.
You can say no, you don't remember that. That's a hey.
How you can?
As a standalone, that's a hilarious line to say to somebody. Nah, you don't remember that.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, you don't remember that. That's almost as bad as who you gonna believe, me or your lying eyes.
There you go.
Hey, I'd be lying.
They do.
But anyway, I don't.
Yeah,
you don't.
yeah, they
but anyway, apparently he remembers. You don't remember that.
There you go.
So-
because I know I didn't say that.
But you reflect so fast. I mean, you didn't. It wasn't natural. You didn't say. Yeah, I don't you hurry up. You had your defense going really early. I don't remember that. I could have said anything.
You don't remember that.
Yeah,
You said Mr.
but
Magic.
I do remember.
Something chocolate. I don't
remembering that.
Well, you know what? You remember that because you remember hearing that, but you didn't hear that from me.
Aha.
You know, I know you're Batman, but I've seen you before. You look real familiar. I ain't saying it, but you kind of look like.
And you must understand, black man.
Huh.
Now I know you.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
That guy,
As opposed to Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
You know,
That's your
Gazoon.
man.
Whatever that was, Gazoon, bless it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't like to sneeze. It's weird.
Apparently.
But you know what's
who
worse
likes to
than
lift
sneezing?
weights?
Who likes to lift weight?
Yeah.
Weightlifters.
Yeah.
No, how do you guys?
I have enough trouble just lifting my sorry little ass off the couch, so don't look at me about lifting weights.
Where you going with this? I got three different
If
answers.
if I walk in the room and see something heavy on the floor, I ain't gonna pick it up.
Like this?
Yeah, I'm thinking, shit, it's heavy, it's on the floor, that's where the hell it belongs. why I'm gonna pick it up? I'll let one of them guys who like weightlifting come in there and pick that up.
So you wouldn't go to like a weightlifting place and go trick-or-treating?
No, that's different. Well, you know, I mean, back in the day, we go trick or treating every damn where. We just try to get in the bars to trick or treat. I mean, you know, we didn't care. So if there was a weight lift, as a matter of fact, there was a little gym on 14th and Pike We go in there, trick or treat. You know?
14th and Pike.
Mhm.
That's
Okay, maybe Pine. One of them.
Pine. What the hell? They're
It's over by Fame.
I'm gonna live forever.
Or I'm gonna be First African Methodist Episcopal, or one or the other, but still Fame is Fame.
So the weightlifting thing.
But anyway, yeah, back to the weightlifting
Back to
thing.
the weightlifting.
You heard my answer. I don't weightlift, and you
Yeah.
didn't answer as of yet
Yeah.
about
So
the
if
weightlifting.
if you had ankle weights that you got for Halloween,
Uh-huh.
because I noticed some folks giving ankle weights.
Wankle. Yeah.
Wankle.
That's a
Rotary engine.
Rotary engine.
Yeah.
Would you be able to jump and dunk?
Well, huh?
I'm only this big. I've never been able to jump and dunk. Except at a 9-foot basket
There you go.
when we used to play at the elementary school.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a jump and dunk kind of guy.
Why are you dunking your junk?
Well,
I mean-
that's what it's for.
Yeah, but with weights on it.
I didn't put no. There was this one dude who was, never mind.
Well,
He tied it. Oh my God.
I'm just thinking of weird things that I've
Yeah.
gotten for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
And I know some people gave ankle weights, and I never really understood that unless they were like Dwight Howard kind of people and wanted to weigh you down to make sure you didn't run.
Who has ever given ankle weights on Halloween?
On Halloween, who has
Weirdos?
ever given presents on Halloween except for like fun-sized candy bars and shit? And actually, that's why we used to go up to the Madrona, because they would give full-size candy bars and/or money. But anyway, yeah, who gives you stuff on Halloween?
Weird people.
Well, why are you going to their house?
Well, I didn't know they was weird.
Oh, so you got ankle weights?
Yeah,
Everybody that went to their house got ankle weights, or just
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
They give you one ankle weight.
Okay, well,
One ankle weight.
well,
Yeah.
then obviously
It
what
wants you
you
to walk in a circle.
wasn't for your, obviously wasn't for your ankle. Yeah,
Where's David? He'll be right there.
We'll be right back.
But you know what?
Just look clockwise.
Which depends on which ankle you put it on.
What's your
It all
number?
depends on which ankle you put it on.
There you go. I put it on my left one.
Okay, good.
So,
So now your left leg is stronger than your right.
Yeah.
Darn, you should have put it on the right after a while, and then that way
well,
would
do it
even
now.
out.
I mean,
I didn't want it even.
Oh,
you
yeah,
want
that's
to
true.
walk in a circle.
You wanted to walk in a circle. It's okay.
Wandering in a circle.
And what is wrong with that? I don't understand.
What, walking in a circle?
Yeah.
Nothing if you got enough room. Otherwise, you bump into shit.
So, Run GMC.
Yeah.
Where?
Retired GMC.
Okay, retired GMC.
Not to be
Where,
confused
where's
with
Rev Run at?
Where's Red One?
Reverend Run.
Rev Run.
Reverend Run.
He's in a different band.
What?
Yeah.
Where? Okay, so where do they perform? Can we get them for Halloween?
I don't think so.
For Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get your cable fixed, I'll help you. I'll hook you up.
Yeah. You can see some rerun. Rerun.
Yeah.
Reverend reruns.
No, it's just,
Because what's her name? Unfortunately, the DJ was killed,
yeah.
and then Rev Run went off, and DMC is still in the business, but I don't think he's performing.
I
I think
hadn't
he might
heard.
be.
No, they are actually. They still
Well, they-
perform. They just did the
They're coming
50th.
back, or they coming? I mean, they're doing a con.
They do spot performances.
Right. Okay.
Most of the
It's
time.
not like they're like doing major tours like they used to, I guess. But yeah,
No, I'm a solo act.
yeah.
How low are you?
Wait a minute.
So low you
Who's
can't
on
get
sound
under it. So low you can't get
We need
under
a
it,
rim
so
shot.
high.
Rim shot.
Oh,
That was a good one.
I'm sorry. I
So low.
apologize. I can't resist those.
I smell a setup. He's doing his own setup.
No, I don't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of setup,
Yeah.
does anybody know what Dwight is wearing for Halloween?
No.
He's promoting.
No, Iron
What?
Lady.
Huh?
Iron Lady.
No, wouldn't that be Iron Maiden?
Is that you know what?
That's the name of the band.
That's
Wasn't
the name
Iron
of the
Maiden?
band, yeah.
Right, so it wouldn't be Iron Maiden.
Okay. Well, I
The
thought it
Iron
would be
Maiden.
a tribute to the band.
Nah, he don't tribute nobody.
Apparently,
Well,
never mind.
I was gonna contribute.
apparently he contributed to, but anyway.
To the
So,
delinquency of a minor?
so he's gonna, was there a minor involved?
Nah.
Minor incident.
Yeah, minor incident.
I thought it happened in a mine.
What? Okay,
That's where miners hang out at.
so check this out.
Miners hang out
Wait, don't
at
give
mines.
it away.
Uh-oh. Give it away.
Now
give it
everybody
away, give it
knows
away
you're-
now.
who
Give
is
it
that?
away, give it away, give it away now.
Oh, I like that.
Give it away. Wasn't that the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah,
Oh,
Red
okay.
Hot Chili Peppers.
Well, now since you've given it away, some of you kids out there, you're still confused by this. Let me help you. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Clark Kent, Superman. Clark Kent, Superman.
Superman.
Any questions when you get confused?
How about Wonder Woman?
Oh, she's
Oh,
always
oh,
with me.
that's Dwight.
No,
There's no
Wonder Woman. Nobody could tell she was Wonder Woman because she would put her hair back and wear them glasses. And then
Same idea.
And then when she flipped around and everything, and she came out, her hair was down. So that's why they couldn't figure out who she was.
And
Same
she had
But it
an
got-
American
It
uniform.
got
But-
back to
Got the
the
glasses,
glasses,
exactly.
the magic glasses.
So, Batman, Sunny D. Batman, Sunny D. Batman, Sunny D. There you go.
Okay.
Superman 6'6", built like a brick shit house. No.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question now. If you're okay, since it's a Halloween episode, right? If you're dressed going out as Superman, right? And then when you show up at the party, you're Clark Kent, but then you run back off into the other room and take your glasses off and put your super. Where does your shoes and your shirt and your suit and your hat go when you change? Because every
In
time
the phone booth. Hello?
so now you got a big pile of clothes in the phone booth.
Yeah.
So the next person go and they go, Superman must have been here.
But-
It's a
but
big pile of
see-
clothes in the phone
But
booth.
see, we're talking today.
True.
So, you do that today, nobody knows what the hell a phone booth is.
That's true.
Why would they go in then?
That's
to
true.
change into their
But
alter
no,
ego.
but no, see,
Duh.
but no. On the TV show, Superman didn't ever run into a phone booth.
No, he just ran into the other room.
No, he ran into the storage remember on the Daily Planet. He'd always look around. He'd take his glasses off and jump in the storage room.
And he
So I
take
could
his,
see-
he
True.
take
I
his,
could see he
take
left
his
his
hat
clothes
off,
there.
hat off, because it always be cocked age deuce. He go,
But it would always, you could leave them in the storage room. But if you just run in the alley and take off your clothes, and because your Superman outfit's under it, you can just leave your clothes there. But you never saw him, we don't know where his clothes went. Wonder Woman, she just spin around so everything goes away. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all that's all
yeah,
magic.
Yeah, yeah.
We knew that was magic. So, but
but
we
see,
never figured out what Clark Kent.
but see, check it out. Superman was from Krypton, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Well, that shit's magic. Hello.
Krypton exploded.
Yeah, but he got superpowers and he's magic. So if he want to change, he can change because he's Clark Kent.
But what happened to his clothes that he changed to from?
Right.
They went in the backpack
We never have saw the backpack.
because
They
the
never showed
backpack's
his back.
hidden in the cave.
It's
They
hidden
never
in the
showed
cake.
his back.
They never
Okay,
showed.
They
Yeah.
never showed his.
But
Damn it! I feel cheated.
I know. It's
That's the
terrible.
but you
That's
know
probably
what?
why But that's probably why not as many people went as Superman on Halloween.
Right, because they didn't have anywhere to put their closed.
Exactly. Couldn't
Cause
leave her in the
they couldn't
car.
open their cape up.
There you go.
Well, actually, that's almost true. There used to be a store called Chubby and Tubby,
Yeah.
and I got this paper mache Superman costume.
Well,
for
that's
99
yeah.
cents.
You could get those.
It didn't
I
last the
remember.
whole night.
No.
Ooh,
But it was.
remember when Dwight was Superman?
Oh my God.
Well, remember somebody thought he was Superman, and
Or maybe he thought. Or maybe
No,
he was trying
at
to
the
convince
dunk
somebody.
contest, remember that? He came and he dun 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 dun. He ran down and did the dunk.
And was that
had the cape on
Superman?
and
Was
shit?
that the Superman dunk?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was
I
Dwight.
didn't either. I didn't.
I remember somebody had on a cape. Remember that? On the,
Right. That was Dwight.
Was that Dwight?
That
I'll
was
be
Dwight.
going to hell.
That wasn't
Really?
Shaq.
Yeah.
No. Shaq,
Way
Shaq,
before
Shaq had the tattoo of
Oh, okay.
Superman.
And when
But
he
no.
dunked, he pulled down the whole damn blackboard.
But no, they had the dunk contest, and so one of the guys, I just found out it was Dwight, put a Superman cape on and went out and did one of these fabulous dunks that
True.
people do.
True.
And it's when he did one of them dunks where he didn't even touch the ring. He like threw it down.
Yeah.
Is that what got him kicked out the league? So
No, what got him
No.
kicked out the league was Kitty.
Kitty.
Yeah. That's his partner dressed up like a man. I mean a woman.
So that's the name of this person? You've
Yeah.
been teasing this all day. Now we know the name.
Yeah, Kitty.
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 That's his stage name, professional name, or real
Wait,
name?
that's
I have
it.
no
Wait,
idea.
that was whose
His
nickname?
partner.
Oh, it's his partner. So it's Dwight and Kitty,
Dwight and Kitty.
or Kitty and
And
Dwight.
they're a dewsome. A dewsome?
They're
A
a deuce, I guess.
I guess they
Yeah.
They was doing
Somebody
something.
got some
They
good.
was doing something.
Somebody
Well,
was
we
doing
need
Wait,
to-
no, I don't know. Let's do something. Okay, well, all right.
Yeah.
You can pick the lines. But anyway.
Yeah. I actually miss those days going out trick or treating.
Yeah.
I used to believe in pumpkins. You know what I mean?
Believe in pumpkins?
Yeah.
You mean like making nasty ass pumpkin pie out of them or something?
Ew.
No.
It's like
No.
pumpkin spice
No.
everything.
No.
I hate
No.
that.
I thought pumpkins were real. See, I didn't see a real pumpkin till I was like maybe.
Pumpkins are real. Pumpkins are real.
Just go with it. I don't want to get hurt. Okay. You stand between me and the door, so you just go with it. So yeah, I hear you, man.
No.
Okay,
No,
wait,
no.
pumpkins weren't
Look,
real or
look.
jack-o'-lanterns?
Hang on, man. Let me take
No,
these
look,
glasses
when,
off. so I
when we
can hear.
came, when we came to Moses Lake from Asheville,
Okay.
I was a rube, man.
But
And
there
so-
were
so-
still pumpkins there was pumpkins in North Carolina.
I never saw them.
Well, what did they make jack-o'-lanterns out of?
Never had
Jack-o'-lantern.
one.
Yeah,
A jack-o'-lantern, that's a pumpkin with a face cut out.
Oh,
or
yeah.
drawn on.
you're drawn.
I used to rather draw them on because I don't when you got to take all them fucking seeds out and put it, forget about it.
No, I thought, I mean, they had pumpkins there in Moses Lake. It was like, wow!
What
I
is
mean,
it?
it was like a revelation. It's like, these things are real.
As opposed,
So
you always
yeah.
thought that, okay, you never knew that pumpkins existed or you
No.
didn't think they were real?
I didn't think they existed or were real.
Oh, so once you got to Moses Lake and they had a big field of them big old orange things, like what the hell is that?
Right.
It's a pumpkin.
But I think you presented it to us backwards. Then.
Yes,
You're
yeah.
saying you don't believe in them now, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't believe in them now, but I
What
do
does believe in them mean?
Huh?
You're upsetting me now. And I can't tell if you're joking or if I need to cut the camera because something's wrong in your head. What are you talking about?
You don't believe in them?
Right.
Okay.
You know how some people believe in Santa Claus and shit?
Right.
I believed in Santa Claus until I was in like the 7th grade.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, great. I thought you said the 7th decade. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I missed.
Not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Play that.
7th grade. Okay. Well, no, but see, okay, you ever read there's a comic strip, Peanuts?
No.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say, I'm just telling you what it is. You don't read it.
Well, I didn't for a long time.
Anyway,
See, I
on
came from the
Halloween.
country and a lot of stuff I just didn't.
Anyway, on Halloween, there's this one little kid named Linus, and every Halloween he waits for the great pumpkin.
Well, I knew about that
Right,
when I was like in junior high.
right.
But before that, I had no clue.
That there was pumpkins.
The only comics I knew was Dick Tracy.
Are you guys talking about
Roy
pumpkins
Rogers.
or the peanuts now?
Peanuts
Tie it.
tying in
Tie
to
in.
the great pumpkin in the Peanuts comic strip. And this kid believed that a pumpkin would come on Halloween and leave toys and presents to all the boys and girls.
Okay, I missed the part about the toys and
That's why Linus believed in the
Oh.
great pumpkin.
would bring toys.
He thought it would bring toys and stuff.
See,
So
that
he-
was,
and that he kind of superimposed Santa Claus on to the pumpkin.
yeah, and that's when I said,
I missed that.
oh, pumpkins. That's what they're used for. I mean, for a brief second there, I thought he was like real. You know what I mean?
The great
Because
pumpkin.
yeah, because I never actually seen the comic strip.
Okay.
See, like I said, all I knew was Dick Tracy.
You led a sheltered life before you got
Right,
here, huh?
right.
Military.
Dick Tracy and Roy
Yeah.
Rogers and Johnny Mac Brown.
Johnny Mac Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hit me to Johnny McBrown.
He used to hang out with around the time there was Tex Ritter.
Yeah.
John Ritter's
Oh,
father.
cowboy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't.
Cause you had, Tex
See,
Ritter,
but
Gene
we had,
Autry,
had these
Roy
comics,
Rogers.
right?
Roy Rogers and
Right.
Yeah,
we
Ranger.
had these comics, and I wasn't allowed to have non-Christian comics in the household. So I
Okay.
would go down to Tommy's place, he had polio, and read Johnny Mac Brown and Dick Tracy, and so I didn't know about anything
He
with
was
that shit.
he was a young heathen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I understand.
That's where the background.
That's where.
Johnny Mac Brown, yeah, that was cops. And
Johnny Mac
then
Brown,
they used to
man.
have movies and shorts, serials
Right.
and movies and
Right.
shit.
Right.
But the weird part is nobody ever dressed up as Johnny Mac Brown on Halloween
I
that I
did.
knew of.
I did.
I didn't know you then.
Well, I didn't understand it then.
You were a young
Yeah.
heathen.
Right, but I got two guns and everything, and my brother was a Mohican. Huh?
Ooh, the last of, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently
There's no
so.
more after that.
I guess not.
Yeah.
And
There was a
my
last-
sister
wasn't that that book?
was just mad.
Huh?
She was just mad.
Oh,
She didn't care. She just wanted the candy.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I don't got. Who are you dressed as? Well, I'm dressed like I'm a human. Trick or treat.
Now, speaking of candy, how many days did you go before you said, the only thing left in that pillowcase is shit, I don't
I
want to
don't
do more of
want.
that.
Exactly.
How
Well,
long days
that
did
never
you go?
happened.
No, but see what?
See, because that's when back in the day, when I first went trick or treating, that's when I got my distaste for chocolate because there was so
Yeah, I
much
can relate.
chocolate.
No, but
Oh,
see,
so
what we used to do is we used to trade. It's like, okay, what do you? Okay, you don't like them. Okay, I'll take those, and you can take these, and whatever.
Well, we didn't have a choice because what would happen was our mom would fix lunch, right?
Yeah,
And she would confiscate all the damn candy
Of
except what
course.
we could hide.
of course.
So we get a piece or two for lunch.
Yeah,
And
well,
of course, on the way to school, you'd eat those.
of
Yeah.
course.
So you were full of energy by the time you got to school.
Oh boy, howdy.
And you come home, can I have some candy?
So you ate candy on your way to school?
Yeah.
Man, I got ADD. I've been not made it into the school. Gary, be still. I am still.
Come on down.
Somebody came out.
Go off the ceiling, goddammit.
Oh,
Pew,
man.
pew, pew.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would have
man.
made it. I would have vibrated.
Oh yeah. Well, we should always get. Cause see, the thing is, right? It's like when you had like milk money. If you was buying your lunch, right? You could just have a whole. It's like lunch was what 25 cents or
25
whatever.
cents,
You're right.
yeah.
So then you like, well, you know what? What the hell? and go down and get you some little candy and some kind of, you know, and then, you know, you'd have like maybe a nickel left for milk, so that would be the healthy part of your lunch.
See, I could actually in grade school. I never do that.
You had
I couldn't do that. I couldn't save the money and go get this and this because
no.
the teacher lived 2 doors down. So whenever I screwed up and didn't do right, she'd always tell David W., where's your lunch at? I know your mama gave you lunch money. I'm gonna tell her you did something with that lunch money.
Your teacher lived 2 doors down from you?
Yeah, man.
I remember in first grade, my teacher used to live on the other end of the block.
Damn.
And we lived about a block and a half, well, 2 blocks because there was a playground here and then the actual school building. So we lived about 2 blocks from the school to the corner this way, and then from that corner back to the other street over here, that's where Miss Booker lived. So I was in first grade, couldn't get away with shit.
Yeah, that's jacked up. That's like living across the street from the school.
Well, the funny thing
Gary
is,
won't be there today. I can't get the car started.
well, the funny thing is, I didn't
Your
go
voice
through
sounds
that.
higher, Mr. Green. I got a cold. Little kids calling the school talking about, you know, it's like, I couldn't make it to school. It's across the damn street.
That's jacked up to live
You
that
know?
close to.
But we did, but I lived like 2 blocks from the school and this way, and Miss Booker lived over there. That's my first grade teacher. I don't know why I remember that, but yeah, I remember my first grade teacher. I especially remember my 3rd grade teacher. I might still be in love with her.
Oh,
Well, you know what I actually
5th grade.
remember
Yeah,
Well,
Miss
that's
Alverson.
third.
Miss Alverson.
It's crazy.
was going trick or treating, and in Asheville at that point,
Wait a
there
minute,
was a
wait a
street.
minute. They let y'all trick or treat in Asheville?
Shit. There was a regular street, right? With the sidewalks and shit. But
We have to
but to
speed
the
up
right,
and shut down.
going down the hill, it was all dirt.
Dirt.
It was dirt. I guess they call them dirt shacks or whatever. People
Yeah.
lived in them, and you know,
Right.
man,
They didn't have no
we
candy.
didn't know that, but we went down there.
Yeah.
Them niggas scared us, man. We ran back up the hill.
I'm thinking.
Because not only did not have any candy,
They was gonna take yours. Now we got candy.
Yeah.
You young heathens out there trick or treating and carrying on.
yeah.
I tell you, boy. You know.
Yeah, I remember my aunt used to come and go with us, and she was like, "No, we can't go down. There's bad people out there."
I guess.
No,
Yeah.
we can't go down, no.
Yeah, and so anytime, you know, remember one time there was one of those Frankenstein. It was Halloween. And it
Yeah.
was just getting dark. It was one of those Frankenstein movies on TV.
Mhm.
I went outside, looked down the street, said, "Shit, I ain't going down
He
there."
might be down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, it's like I don't really remember trick or treating before I was 10, cause you just don't trick or treat in the projects. I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, we was in New Orleans, live in the projects, so you know it's like nobody had nothing, no way. So you know, why am I gonna sit there and give out candy when I could use that money for, you know, because
Yeah.
we was in the projects and shit. So you know, and then when I got to Seattle, it's like, where y'all going? We're going trick or treating. Really? I had only heard about that. I never participated in it. I just only heard about it.
Right.
And so, you know, I said, yeah, everybody. So we get our little costumes and masks on and everything and go around like where we used to live was a lower, we lived in the CD and then right by Lower Capitol Hill by, what is it? We used to play at, it was Broadway Playfield, now it's Cal Anderson Park.
Yeah.
So we said that was our little stuff.
That's Cal Anderson Park,
Yeah.
What?
where it used to be Broadway Playfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the tennis courts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and then
Cal
we had-
Anderson Park.
That's Cal Anderson Park.
I thought that shit was somewhere else.
No, it's right down the street from the cop shop.
Wow.
just after the riots, it felt like it was
Was
somewhere else.
somewhere else, yeah.
With the amount of
But
people
no,
getting
right,
killed up
because right
there.
across the street, I think it's a Mexican restaurant
It used to
now.
be Gil's.
But it used to be
KFC.
Gil's. No, it was
Gil's
Gil's, and then it became KFC.
Well, Gills and KFC was the same damn thing.
Well, yeah, but
No.
Gil's
KFC
used
beat
to
out
have
some of the
yeah,
spices.
But Gil's used to have like little burgers and stuff.
Yeah.
We used to only go down there to get French fries and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and ice cream cones.
Yeah.
But we used to play across the street, play softball. Like once it was Halloween, we trick or treat down there. We go to all the businesses and shit around there, Gills and everything else. And then there was bakeries, so you go in and like it's like. It's kind of early for trick or treating, yeah, but y'all be closed early. I need when they warm. I need when they warm crazy.
Yeah, we know this good.
You know, we know what's up.
You know this
then.
last year. So.
And then, because there was all these little businesses, Taco Time.
Yeah.
Taco Time by the window, brother. KYAC was over there, everything, you know. And then there was a big drugstore with a fountain, an actual fountain where you could get zombies and shit. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. What was the name of that drugstore? Downtown, I think it's where the, it was triangular shape. I think-
Was that, that might have been Walgreens, wait a minute.
I'm trying to think. It
Bar,
was,
but it's not
BNC?
Bar Greens. No, it's where the monorail ended up going right by it.
Yeah.
It's a triangular plot of land.
and you could get, like you were talking about,
And they had,
fountains.
they had a fountain in there, and then that, cause everybody going there for their, you know, in the restaurant part of that drugstore slash. So you know, and everywhere we went on Halloween, we tried to trick or treat, whether we had our costumes or not. Early in the day, I would say, you get out of school, you go downtown, trick or treat. You're like, okay, well, you know, and so they would give us little candies and little
You
quarters.
tried McDonald's?
They didn't have
There
McDonald's
wasn't
yet.
any McDonald's.
Oh.
They hadn't got up here yet, or maybe they hadn't even been invented yet.
Wow.
Because it started in
That was a long
California.
time ago.
Started in California.
Well,
and
you know
then-
what? I never heard of
then this
McDonald's
guy-
until I got to Seattle.
No, it started in California, and then this guy bought it from the McDonald's brothers or whoever. Ray Kroc, remember
Yeah,
that
he
was
stole it
Ray
from him.
Kroc, whatever.
I watched the movie.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He acquired it. Yeah, I know that's the food that built America. Yeah, I've seen that. And so anyway, they started expanding, and then McDonald's came up here, and then the one we was right by Franklin, which is still there. That's where
Yeah.
you worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to give us free food. Oh, are you supposed to say that?
And statute of limitations, if you
Yes.
missed out, catch us
But the
next.
thing about it is, y'all could eat the leftover food because they made
You didn't,
so.
when you say that, it doesn't sound as special as like, man, maybe at the back door I got some.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You guys were allowed to have meals or eat
Right.
the food there, so
Right.
you shared with your friends. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
know because
Yes,
you know
yes.
I
Yeah.
remember going in there and
So
If-
in April of 1955 is when the franchises started popping up.
Right. Yeah,
So,
McDonald's.
let's put that 55.
So yeah, see,
kindergarten,
right,
But I
but,
went
but
there
it didn't
and-
come to Seattle until
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
60s.
And
But
they
yeah.
had real arches. The window
Yeah, they
inside
had
they
a
had
bridge.
real arches.
well when I got here, the big place in Moses Lake was the AC, Arctic Circle.
Arctic Circle. Yeah, I remember those.
Man, that stuff was so good.
We didn't have one of them in the CD.
No, there
But
was
then
one
I
in
got when I
Bellingham.
got here and I started going down to your McDonald's.
Yes.
And I went in, and my dad would, I'm riding with my dad and shit. And I'd go in, and I said, well, let me try one of those cheeseburgers, and I'll try some fries, right? Shit, I come out, and I'm not paying attention. I come out, open it up, there's a cheeseburger, there's a fish sandwich. I'm like, what the hell? I said, that guy didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah.
It says here in October 1962, A small paragraph in the Seattle Times business section announced the opening of a new drive-in offering 15-cent hamburgers
Yeah.
and only 9 other item menus. The
Yeah.
restaurant is Seattle's first McDonald's. The national chain came late to the Northwest. It already operated in 42 other states.
Mm-hmm.
The first one in Seattle was where?
They didn't actually say where.
I don't
I wonder
remember.
if it's ours.
It might have been, because I had never seen it before. I've never seen McDonald's before they built
Because
that
we
one.
had Dags. I mean,
We had
Dags.
Dags, we had
Oh.
Dags, and we had Dick's.
Well, we always had that.
well, wait. Now, Dick's on Fire Out on Rainier?
No, Dick's on Capitol Hill.
Oh, Dick's. Yeah, but I'm
The
saying
first
for us
one-
in the valley,
No, in the valley we didn't.
we had-
All we had was
Dags.
McDonald's. There was no Dags, except by Franklin and
Well, that's
down
what I'm talking
and down.
about. Yeah.
Yeah, downtown or about on the waterfront.
Actually, there was one in the White Center too.
Yeah, Dags. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, but you could go to them places and trick or treat and get
Oh, yeah, okay, I got sidetracked. The
What?
thing, when I said we had Dags, it had nothing to do with how I forget.
No, we had that.
Erase that.
We had
Yeah.
Dags because that was where we'd hang out. Because remember, it was right across the street. I don't know, from our high school.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm
you know
saying.
Yeah.
what? I remember
11-cent
going
French
to
fries.
Dags,
Yeah.
and I later met this
And French fries.
this
are
lady
all
that
you
was
take.
working behind the counter, right? And
Yeah.
it was Halloween.
Yeah.
So I said to her, let me have a hamburger dipped in a vanilla shake with some fries on the side. So this woman, this girl, goes, gets a hamburger, puts it in a cup, and sets it down and says $1.
There you
And I
go.
said, you actually did that? And she goes, you actually ordered it? I'm like, I took it.
Uh-huh.
Years later, she remembered that I worked with her at Boeing, and she remembered that.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say years later we got married.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
And I was like, my mama ain't serving you no. My mama ain't serving you no Memphis ice cream and hamburger.
Hamburger with it in a cup, you know. But I mean, yeah, that was. Yeah, we go trick or treating in all the areas that we thought were affluent. Wherever we were living, we would find the affluent area and try to get up there to get the full size candy bars and money.
How did you feel about getting apple slices for Halloween?
Oh man, that was sick.
I didn't care for fruit and vegetables on Halloween. It's like only got zucchini in there. No, fuck all that. No, we were down for candy and cash.
You know what? His
It's
mama tried that
You
stuff.
say thank you, and they put the orange in there, and you say like, all right, thank you. Get the hell out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
but
apples.
no, apples, apple slices.
apples.
Yeah.
And like I said, people would have homemade sugar cookies, or you got a lady like the little grandma would always be baking. So Halloween was a good time for her to show off her skills. So she'd have a big old plate of sugar cookies or
Whatever she.
brownies or something, right? And we thought nothing of it then, but as we got older and our kids, and now our kids' were going, I was like, don't be eating that. Don't take anything that ain't wrapped. Don't, But in them days, we never really thought about it.
Yeah.
Because people wasn't fucking sadistic assholes like they became as we got older.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, now, as I say, they want you to check everything, and then apparently there's some fucking people that are opening candy bars and putting something inside or doubting them. And
How the hell do you put a candy bar back together?
Nah,
No,
you know
man, you
what? The
just
thing
poke-
is, they'll put something in a syringe and they'll just poke
Yeah,
a hole.
that-
in-
Poke a hole. Yeah,
or you can actually open a candy bar like that, because they glue the end instead of like folding it over, and you can actually open that and put something in it and squeeze it back, and it doesn't look like it's been opened if you do it right. But the syringe thing, that was with oranges and apples and shit back in the day. Now they're doing it with candy bars and and you know, whatever the
what
hell.
possessed somebody to do something like that?
I don't know what would possess somebody to just run around and shoot 50, 60 people. I don't know what. It's
Mushrooms.
no, that'll make you try to turn the engines off in the plane. Mushrooms, I mean. And then do some 48 hours, say, damn, there must have been some good ass shrooms. They never had a fucking high that lasted 4 days.
Yeah,
Not like
2
that.
days.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we had mushrooms. Actually, back in the day, we had acid and shit. Never thought about
Psilocybin, yeah.
Never thought
You ever,
about
you ever
doing
get
that kind
anything
of
like
shit.
that
Never brought
at
that up.
Halloween?
Huh?
Evil stuff.
Like, you ever get any acid or anything? At
Hell
Halloween?
no, because Halloween would make you see, now you see regular weird shit on acid. Imagine you got all the people running around their skeleton faces. And fuck no, hell no.
And then the most scary ones will be the ones that don't have a mask on.
Right,
They
but you just
fucking
watch their
look
fucking
like
face melt and shit, and they look like that what's that mask on Scream, where it looks
Yeah.
like it's melting that big old white.
deformed.
Yeah, buddy, he's like,
Yeah.
No, I have never done acid around Halloween.
Nah.
No. Have you ever received any from an adult friend saying, hey, trick or treat this?
No, because people didn't do that shit back in. They didn't
Not
dose. They
this,
didn't
yeah.
dose us.
Yeah. No.
You know, like they probably would now, with all this shit going on. Cause they tell you if that for kid, then you check your other, you know, shit, man. And
The worst thing they did back then was if you don't like the fruit, or some shitty ass candy.
Wait, what kind of candy is shitty?
Candy
Besides
corn.
chocolate.
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
What?
You are correct.
I know you like candy corn, but
You
you're
are
weird.
No,
Candy
candy
corn
corn.
are 3 stages. You eat
You got the
the
white,
yellow
the
stage.
yellow, and the orange.
Right,
Ew.
right, shit.
And it is all laid on the nasty face.
And I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't hang. I wasn't a corn guy.
Hey, candy corn and some peanuts together?
And you know what?
Dude!
People that serve candy corn, loose candy corn on Halloween, they're just as bad as people that serve apples and orange
Right.
slices. Loose candy corn in your sweaty palms.
No, candy corn come in bags.
If they buy the bags, but a lot of times they
Just
usually get a
pour it out.
certain.
No, look.
They haven't made a fresh batch of candy corn since 1942. Okay, they just go and get it to the surplus.
You can buy a big old bag of candy corn like this.
Yeah.
And who's gonna take the time, like some kind of drug dealer, and put it in smaller bags to hand it out to the kid? They just take a handful, boom.
They in the house breaking it down like crack.
Or the thing is, some of them would actually just have the bag there, and then you just reach in and get your own.
Ugh.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Children hands.
But still, no, you would have 82 other little nasty little
You
fucking
know what though?
little mitts in there too. So.
We didn't get sick because we had candy necklaces, right?
That's right. We just
we
eat
had
them.
those.
Yeah, we just eat them.
We never got sick.
You know what? And I was into the candy necklaces when I was a kid.
And that
And the
candy
more I
breast-
think about it, I'm like, that was gross.
That
I'm
was
a
gross.
Colonel Bite. My spit is so. At the end of the day, I just got a ring of spit around my neck.
Yeah, and
Sneaky ass
they had bracelets,
Bracelets,
candy
yeah.
bracelets too. So
But you ate the bracelets all at once, just put the whole thing in your mouth.
well, you gotta get rid of the string.
Back when my teeth were strong.
You gotta get rid. You gotta get rid of the string. So you know.
Wait, but
So it's a magic trick. You eat a bracelet, then pull the string out your nose.
God damn. That's funny, but
I mean, come on, man. We did, and the thing is, Halloween, Christmas, any of the holidays, we weren't allergic to fucking nuts. Where did that come from?
That's actually a question. I mean, you know,
Where did
I
that-
saw it when I was
The
about
high increase of
late
nut
elementary school for
Yeah.
me. I started hearing rumors about don't
Yes.
bring peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to school. And I was like, y'all crazy.
Right.
I love peanut
allergy.
butter.
And we used to have. They used to have celery with peanut butter.
yeah, they did.
And with
then-
the raisins, ants
And
on
they
the
put
log.
raisins on it. You used to call it ants on the log.
yeah, I remember that.
Okay, peanut butter, and then you have like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from homemade. That was the most popular and easiest thing for parents to fix in the morning.
Yeah.
Slap some jelly on, slap some peanut butter, put that puppy together, put it in the bag. Okay, now go get on that bus. You know, but all of a sudden now we have peanut allergies. You know, it's like we had a little kid living with us for a little while when my daughter had and my grandson were there, and we had a friend of hers who they grew up together from elementary or kindergarten. They both had kids that were, my grandson and her son, and come in there with some Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh my God! Don't give him any of those. I'm like, any of what? The Honey Nut Cheerios, because he had a nut allergy.
Yeah.
And my grandson didn't, but the other kid did.
Wait a minute. Am I missing something?
What?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah.
Isn't that just an oxymoron? Aren't they just Cheerios
No.
nutted up?
There's
Nutted
nuts.
up?
Well,
There's nuts in
Yes,
there.
they are nutted up. That's why that's
The Cheerio did nutted up. But anyway, Honey Nut Cheerios and peanut butter and stuff. You had to be careful what the child ate because he had these allergies, and like I'm going, I don't remember when we were kids anybody allergic to nut. I know some that kids was allergic to a bunch of different shit, but not all of them.
Right.
Like you had a buddy over here, he might be allergic to citric fruit citrus fruit because of the acid and shit, or a different kind of.
But also, I think
we didn't have
there's-
a whole across the board.
But I
Everybody
think-
allergic to something.
I think it's a couple things. One, I think it's more paying attention. Y'all not gonna tell me that when I was little and when y'all was little, if something bad happened, it wasn't a run to the doctor all the time
That's
and
true.
check out what was happening. A lot of it was we'll work it out, figure it. And I think this is a personal opinion, but I think some people that were young and had peanut allergies, they just kept eating it and got over it and immune to it.
Apparently,
But I think a certain
Could be.
point we hit where it was like, no, well, and now all of a sudden everybody getting checked, and the peanut allergy thing, it spreads. Some people who have it bad, they don't have to consume it. Their child can have a peanut butter snack at school, come home and kiss their mom, and their mom got it. Boom.
Yeah.
So I think that took over what happened. I don't think there's necessarily more. I think there's more diagnosed
Yeah, there we go.
Then-
That would be it.
than.
But I mean, the thing is, though, we were pretty healthy kids. We just had, like our little measles and chicken pox, and then the rare one that nobody was mumps. But then you said, well,
I had all of that stuff.
I know. That's
I
what
had
I'm saying.
all of it.
We had it, went through it, boom, and kept on growing and kept on eating nuts.
Did anybody ever? Okay, I mean but anybody ever? Did you guys ever get the polio vaccine?
Yeah.
We didn't have polio.
We had to.
Yeah,
it was mandatory. It's like right now, there's still a list of shots and a list of things that you have to get your kid immunized before they even let him in the school district.
Yeah. Well,
and that was in our days, polio vaccine was one of those.
Well, I knew, I mentioned that I went to this kid's house to read comic books. Well, the reason that I dealt with, that I did that, he lived down the street, Tommy, and Tommy had polio.
Right.
And, I mean, he had the brace
the
on his
brace,
leg, the whole nine. And I never got it, but I understood he had polio, and I didn't get it because I got the dang shots.
Right. But
Well, later on in life, when we got to be adults, maybe 15, 20 years ago, I go back and I'm in church, and Tommy is like, he's the treasurer now at the church, right? But he doesn't have polio anymore. I mean, he grew out of it.
Oh, I didn't know you could outgrow.
Yeah, he grew out of it.
It was a fluid situation apparently.
But
Yeah,
that's what makes me wonder about all of this stuff, because polio was a big thing, and it was like vaccinating. Now polio is not a thing, and I'm like, see,
Very, very, very,
but you
very,
know,
very
there-
few
there-
cases of polio anymore.
There was another kid.
But it's still around.
There was another kid named Eugene who, now I kid you not, and I don't know if y'all had any kids like this, but this brother had a huge oblong head. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
They call him a waterhead.
Apparently, yes.
Boy, that boy, and they had support him all the
Right,
time
'cause
because
his
his
head
head was
was
so
yeah.
What's that called? I can't think of it.
hydro something.
Yeah, hydro something.
Hydro something. Because there's
Yeah.
water involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know whatever happened to him, but it used to freak me the hell out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you see a
I
kid
don't know.
like that, you're like, whoa.
Okay, so like you guys had Tommy in a wheelchair, right?
Well,
I mean-
Tommy wasn't in the wheelchair. He just had the.
Oh yeah, the braces,
Yeah.
but he wasn't in the wheelchair.
No.
Cause see, I knew these kids that used to, there was this one kid and his little brother Candy. I mean, little kids are devious as hell, man. We was devious as hell. We come up with all kinds of shit, man. To
Well,
try to-
Well, I'm thinking of Tommy.
Yeah.
So Tommy basically was Forrest Gump then.
well, yeah,
Tommy was Forrest Gump
Yeah, that's it.
because he had the
Yeah,
leg
yeah.
braces, but he could walk.
but he could still.
And then you later seen him. What man? Had he been to Vietnam? Oh man, did he say Bubba? I'm just saying.
no, but the
could've
whole
been
thing
it.
is,
No, I didn't know when I got older, when I see him years later as an adult, I didn't recognize him.
yeah. Well, see, the thing
Because
He was
in
taller.
my mind,
yeah.
he had a brace on his head.
So you never really saw his face. You have to concentrate on the damn braces.
Like
That's why he had a lot of comic books, because he couldn't go outside and play.
There you go.
Right.
I'll be go to hell.
that's how.
It all
That's
makes
how
sense.
villains are created.
It all makes sense. You know, it's like, yeah. But that's the thing. There's so much. Everything is so different now than when we were kids, as far
Well-
as people are over safe or over paranoid. You know, and I'm going, well, if you're gonna be all this, why the fuck send the kids out there?
Yeah.
You know? But I tell you what, now in Renton, Kennydale down there, they have like an organized trick or treat, and it's in the daytime. It's right at before it get, because you know how dark it gets, and they like prearrange it in a sense so that you know which houses to go to, and you have all these like maybe 8 or 10 little kids and their parents. Right, like there'd be a designated trick or treat parent, and everybody would take their kids to their house, and they would go around, and it'd be organized. And by the time it got dark, they little asses is ready to go to sleep, but they can't because they got a fucking sugar rush. But it's done, and it's organized.
Now you know what we used to.
But we never had that. We just would run wild. We go.
We used to
Because you
go
couldn't say
when we were little. He used to take us to the mall. Go to the mall and just all the stores.
Yep.
Get you a nice little roundup. But that's also so that one of the malls I went into one of the little haunted houses, and that's somebody grabbed me, which against the rules.
Yeah. Don't
touch me.
Don't touch me.
They did, and at the same time, some lady with a lizard was in my face, and I was like, well, haunted houses can kiss the back of my black ass.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you this brother. I'm outside, right? They go in. It wasn't 5 minutes. This kid come out. He was booking.
Don't be grabbing me.
No.
I'm small too. I was a small kid.
Dude.
I didn't get big until I stopped playing football. That's when I got sized, ironically enough. But I was a small kid, and somebody come up, grab me, lizard lady. No, get off.
No.
I'm not with the shits.
That's how
He
accidents
came
happen.
out. He was. I mean, he was moving so fast. He ran past me. He was like,
Wait, what's that my kid? Mary used to work in the haunted house back in the day.
yeah.
When what was
Tony Volchak.
Zolly was what was the
Variety Club.
Variety Club used to have a haunted house, and so like we went and worked to that, and we worked at that, and so it's like working from behind the scenes and seeing how the shit was done. My fascination with haunted houses was just like it was before I started working there. Okay, there's a reason why I don't want to be in here.
Right.
So, but I don't go to haunted houses and shit like that now.
I worked with a lady before she moved.
Never did, really. I mean, it never went to.
She was known as the Halloween lady because
Oh, yeah.
every year in August she would start bringing stuff out
Right.
of her garage.
Right.
And then on Halloween night, we would dress up as actors.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go stand in the yard and try to scare the teenagers. We didn't really try to scare the little kids.
Oh yeah.
People from other neighborhoods would bring their kids
to get scared.
to the Halloween, and you be like, you out here, and it could be cold, but you try not to move because a teenager.
They want to.
Oh, that's a real one.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how much pain. So you let them get to the door, right? And then on the way out, that's when you scare the fuck out of them. And oh yeah, they cleared fences. They cleared. Oh, teenagers would get out the way.
Yeah, I remember like we were in Vancouver at the wax museum and that happened. There's a real guy who didn't look like he was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we went up there and so it was, I don't know if it was around Halloween or not, but we were just up there in Vancouver, went to the wax museum. And so Jesse, he'd gone in and he came from me. He was out of breath. He was out of breath. Dude, you gotta go. Blah, blah, blah. You know? So okay, so now we go in there. We're couples, like there's about 4 couples. You know, it's about 8 of us. So we go down there, and then my friend Reg, he's going around the corner and stuff, you know, and so he starts doing that, dragging the leg and doing the Igor humpback thing, man. And he gets to the thing, and just when you go here, you turn and then there's an exit. He went and sat there, and the guy's sitting in the chair like this. This guy gets up and sticks his hand out to like shake Reggie's hand. Boy ran back through us. Now the entrance is right, the exit is right here. He ran back through us, ladies and all, and we hadn't seen him until we didn't see him no more until he got out, you know. But I mean, it's like, that's the kind of shit that happens in them haunted houses and them wax museums. It's like, I'm too old for that shit now. I fuck around and have a heart attack or kill somebody. Right. So, you know.
It's funny because said he ran back that way, but we didn't see him until 1985.
Exactly. Exactly. We didn't see him until after we were in college.
Well, even
but
I remember we went up to the graveyard up there in Queen Anne Hill.
oh God.
Yeah.
And I remember I had my old Letterman jacket on. And
That's right. He was a Letterman.
Yeah.
And the honey, the Filipino honey we hung with, her, had my arm, and we're trucking in there, you know, and I'm a man, you know what I mean?
Well, you had a Letterman's jacket.
Yeah, shoot.
I had one too.
And something moved right ahead, behind the gravestone. Something popped up. I pivoted, turned, got out of my jacket because she had a hold of it. Left her standing there with my jacket, and I booked.
Holding the jacket.
I ran all the way to the car and waited for them to get back.
And you ran so far away. You used to speed that into the Letterman jacket anyway. I guess it's about that
How much time do we
isn't
have?
it?
Now.
Oh, this
About
is it.
that time.
Yeah, you want to go? You can.
Just real quick, does anybody follow the teachings of Flocka?
Waka Flocka?
What the fuck a Flocka?
Yeah. I don't necessarily
Do you?
follow.
I don't follow the teachings of
Because
follow it,
the reason I ask, because for some reason he made the news. He was not a Trump supporter, now he is. And I'm like, I don't know who he is. Why is that news? So I'm just curious as to.
Well, he is a rapper. Well, okay, he was a rapper,
Yeah.
but he was really famous in Houston. Like, and so he got rich selling his music out of his trunk.
Out the trunk. Yeah.
Then once he got a little deal, he got famous and they gave him more money, but he was already rich. And he took all his money and he stopped rapping, and I think he's doing business stuff, you know, but he's a hood dude. So that you say that, he probably caught up to the tax stuff that is a benefit to him as a rich person.
Yeah.
Which is probably why he's like, yeah, Trump ain't so bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
That's probably what happened.
Okay, I was just curious.
Okay, well,
Is it that time?
it's that time.
Oh my goodness.
Woo! Holy Jesus. It's
You
time
lost
to get
it.
up out of here. Happy Halloween.
He did the most.
My name is Casper. Not the friendly ghost, but the Holy Ghost. And I'll see you next time.
You did the mash.
Oh, we did the monster mash. Oh, anyway, it's about that time. Well, for me, it's damn near nap time. But anyway, thanks for showing up and watching our antics and our intelligent shit too. But anyway, if you like us, share, tell your friends, word of mouth works, subscribe, and also we're gonna be part of Say It Loud YouTube podcast. Our segment is called Old Black Men Conversation, and we sit around and we talk about
Stuff.
everything.
You tell us what to talk about.
So you can even tell us what to talk about. But anyway, I'm the real Cliff Barnes, or well today, the incredulous Hulk, and we'll see you next time. Here's the street philosopher,
All right, thank you.
AKA.
Thank you again. We appreciate you much. I have a restraining order against me from the producer because I used to say send money, and if you send too much, we'll send some of it back. He's got a restraining order against me. So send money and don't look for it to come back.
There you go.
There you go.
Peace out.
Or not.